What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Entertainment Gaming, and joining me here today is TKDReboundz, and today we're going to be discussing the future of our children. Now, of course, I know you want kids. I want kids when I get older. So the question is, when you have kids when you're older, right? Would you want them to live similar lives to how we lived as men? And what I mean by that is not financially, not anything else that has to do with work or family related, but I mean like the way we carried ourselves. And really think about that, because would you really want your son to become just like the way you were? For me, I would
Well, like kicking
say,
couches and shit?
huh?
Like kicking couches and
Well,
screaming in
not
the
just
street?
that, but yeah, that too, and like the way they went about with girls and whatever. Because you did some pretty messed up stuff, and so did I. And if I were to have kids, well, let's start off with sons, because if I had sons, I would not want them to go by and live the way I lived. Because I mean, let's face it, you're the only one that knows that I did some pretty
You're a
messed up stuff.
whore?
No, I did some pretty messed up stuff, mainly to girls, like just being the typical, like just living
Well,
young and living
could you
vicariously by.
describe to everyone what exactly did you do?
Well, I mean, come on,
Don't
let's
beat
let's
around
just
the
face it.
bush.
As I said, you live vicariously by your actions, and you do tend to date a lot of girls. I'll just leave it at that. So, like, would you want your sons to live the way you did, like in an essence, to where you feel like
Hon-
they're just like you?
Honestly, yes and no. Yes, because I don't want them to just experience and just go
Yeah, a bunch of little
into the
hoes.
realm. No, no, slut. No, this is kind of tricky, because I have to like be careful with what I say because I eventually want to do this with my son, but like when I do have my son, I would want him to just experiment in the realm of women, but I would also want him to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no greater lesson, than to make a mistake and learn from it. So, but I don't want him to make a mistake where it'll have to pay for, like the rest of his life. What I would want my son to get heartbroken. I would want my son to go through, a wonderful relationships and go ups and downs, so it can make him a better person. So later on in life, he can know exactly what he's getting himself into. Um, as far as that being said, I wouldn't want him to be a whore. Like I would want him to be,
Like
learn how to
who?
be a humble
Like daddy?
like you. Fuck out of
Like
here.
daddy?
Like that. Stop it,
Like
you
daddy?
slut.
Cause daddy's a little hoe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Daddy's a little fucking dot.
No, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I would want my son to be a one woman man, who like the real man, because like we can just walk up and down the street, and Alex knows and I knows that every time, like we can see people in relationships, and they're just, you see these wonderful, fond girls, you know what I'm saying, and they probably could be the best girlfriend in the world, but they dating these dickheads, and we question like why are you with this guy for? You know what I'm saying? So, and I just want my son to be like the one woman man who just, who gives this girl everything he wants. See who's a real man who stands by her, through sickness and health, and just to be there for that one person, you know.
Aside from that,
But prior from that, wait, hold on. But prior from that, I would want him to make mistakes just so he knows, how to be better prepared. You know what I'm saying?
okay. What about the way like you were in school? Like you weren't the brightest in school, so would you want your son to live just the way you did, or be better than that? Like would
I
you
want my
want
son to
would
be
you want your
better.
son to be like a real school addict, like that eventually knows way more than you and gets further in life?
Honestly, yeah, I would want my son to be a doctor or a lawyer or like a
That is
really,
such a
really, really
generic
good friend.
answer, though.
And then she never
It
answer.
is.
Well,
I
fuck
want my
you.
son to be a doctor or a lawyer
Well,
or a
your son's gonna
president.
be a fucking wrestler beating up kids for like $20 a fucking night. Fuck you.
Hell yeah,
You serious?
yeah.
Your son's gonna be a wrestler?
If I become a famous name, like I wouldn't want them to, but if they choose to, I'll support them with that 1,000%. I'll make sure that they become far more talented than I am, than I ever was. Because
Okay.
don't you think that if you're in a sport, like for example, you're in Taekwondo, wouldn't you want your son to blow you out the water when it came to that? Like
Yeah,
him being the
I
best in
do.
the world?
Yeah, I do.
I'm just saying. So, but what about if you had a daughter? That's a better question.
Yo, honestly, yo, dude, don't be funny, but honestly, the other day, I don't know what clicked into me, right? But I was laying down and I was just like looking up at the ceiling, and then I was wondering, like I was thinking about my future and about what if I had like two sons or a son, and then all of a sudden, I was thinking about like what if I had a daughter, and then I don't know what I do. I got this gut feeling like it just totally changed my outlook on children. And then like now I really want a daughter instead of a son. I don't know why. I was just looking through it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was actually just just laying up in bed, and I really do want a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Because I would want to say, yeah, like that's my little girl, you know what I'm saying? And girls are a little more troubled, but I
That's gonna
think
be my
they,
little girl next.
wow, yo, you are a fucking sick man.
I'm gonna make you a grandparent by the time like you're 40.
You're fucking sick. Get away from me. I'll have to hang up.
No, go ahead, continue.
Nah, but like, cause I used to talk all this shit about, oh yeah, like I don't want a girl, and the girls are too much to raise. But I was actually, just laying up in bed, and I was thinking about it, like what if I have a son, But then it automatically just, I don't know, like, I got hit by a windstorm or something like that, and then I was like, you know what? I really want a girl, and I don't know what is it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about, but like now all of a sudden, since like was it, like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, it automatically just changed my insight, and now I kind of want a girl instead of a boy.
Why?
I don't know why. I was just thinking about it, and I don't know. I probably I don't have the answers now, but I probably will later on. But nevertheless, I think I want a girl.
But don't you feel as if like if you have a girl, there is so much more responsibility to that because you're gonna have to be there for through thick and thin. And like if you disappoint your son and you're not there for him in a certain time, he'll understand and he'll get over it. But girls, they hold that vendetta against you for years. Like remember that time you're supposed to come to my fucking ballerina recital? You didn't come, you son of a bitch. It's like that was like 10 years ago. The
Nah,
fuck?
I kind of still want a girl. How about you? All right. Well, before you answer my question, let me answer one question for you. What is it that if you had a girl first instead
Um,
of a boy, how
uh,
how would you go about it?
I would be happy so as long as like she's healthy and she's normal and
But how would you raise her?
I would oh man. All right, going based off of what I saw in life and what I did in life with girls, I would definitely raise her knowing the ins and outs of a
You,
boy's
you,
mind.
you, you gonna put a chastity belt on her
No, no,
waist?
no, no, not that. But I would raise her to know the ins and outs of a boy's mind and what they truly are after. So that way she goes into the world better experienced than knowing that, you can't really be that much of a imbecile to like fall for everybody's lines and shtick. Um, yeah, I mean, like heartbreaks are gonna happen, and as fathers, we're gonna have to be there, ready, prepared to kill some motherfuckers
Yeah,
for breaking their little girl's heart. Um,
yeah, it's my little
but
princess.
like for me, it doesn't matter if I have a boy, girl first. Doesn't matter. As long as like they're healthy and they're born normal. But for me, if I had a
So,
girl first, I would definitely like like I think I'm gonna become a mushy munchkin towards her. Like I don't think I would have a lot of ability to say no because just like she's like your little princess, but then again, you're gonna have to step up as a dad to like really put your foot down on certain things. But if I had
so
it,
I'm gonna make you a grandfather then by the age of 45.
yeah, that's if you see me by the time you're age 45, bitch.
Oh shit, you gonna kill me?
Yeah.
All
Um,
right, so wait. So let me ask you something. So, would you say like that you would raise your son better than you would raise your daughter, or would you raise your daughter different from the way you would raise your son, or would you raise them the same?
I would raise my daughter a little differently because I wouldn't actually push her to do manly activities. Of course, I mean you would do that normally with your son, but
Yo, I'm putting my
I would
daughter in
want my
Taekwondo.
daughter
Dead
like
ass.
I would want my daughter to really be an independent woman, and a lot of these girls like they misconstrue the word independent like they
Yeah, like they think, yo, dude, I know exactly, dude. There's like a lot of women that say, yeah, like I work at McDonald's, but I'm making his money. I'm chasing his
that's not
paper.
really being independent
That's
at
not being
all. It's
independent. You're just paying for bills. You're not paying for like your house or your
like
car or
there's a
anything
difference between
futuristic.
like having like owning land or like just shit like that is completely different. So for me,
Yes, that already got iPhone 5.
yeah, it's just like for my sons, I would raise them to be more intelligent than me in every field. Of course, being more athletic, more knowledgeable in certain aspects, and as well as my daughter. But for my daughter, I would definitely have it to where she understands the ins and outs. And if I have sons before I have a daughter, then I'm gonna tell my sons, you guys better guard your sister from these motherfuckers. And if
With your life.
with your
Oh,
life,
from now when you come home, daddy's gonna kick your ass.
daddy's gonna fucking put that spaz shot off shotgun to your head and like pull the trigger.
All
But
right, so
like
let me ask you something. Wait. All right. So we got. I'm pretty sure that me and everyone else has the whole, generic idea of how we would raise our children. But let me ask you something. Name three sports that you would put your son in, and name three sports that you would put your daughter in.
For my sons, I would do
Not
wrestling,
porn.
football, and soccer. And for my daughter, I would do soccer, softball, and probably track.
That's good. That's good. All right.
What about you?
My son, I put him in Muay Thai. Then I put him in Taekwondo. And for like a school sport, let's put it as I put him in football.
And your daughter?
Just so he could be like the main jock. My daughter, I put her in Taekwondo. Then I tell her to cage fight. Then probably tell her like go join the debate club. So if anyone gives you a hard time while arguing and like if you can't win,
But
you can
that's
just
not a
put them in
sport.
a. Well, it's a club, and you can
You
go
didn't
far
say
with the
club.
debate
There's a
club.
difference between a sport and a fucking club.
All right. I had to say softball. So Taekwondo for the girl, and then followed by that, I put in some cage fighting. It's MMA. Cause I seen no lie, but dude, I was actually watching like the
Wait, you
UFC,
forgot
but
you
like the
forgot one
women.
sport to put your daughter in, and that's the thought sport because she's gonna be a thought.
Yeah, but your daughter's gonna be pregnant by
Yeah, but
my
your daughter's
son.
gonna be pregnant when she
My
comes out
son
the
is
womb,
gonna
bitch.
ram the shit out your daughter.
Are you
Fuck out
kidding
of
me? My
here.
sons will beat the shit out of your sons. You know what? My sons are gonna have the same grip as I do. That way, when they grip your little son's fucking hands, they're gonna be on their knees. Hey, papa, I got my hand.
Yeah, well, my son's gonna be saying, "Papa," to your daughter when he's giving your daughter the
Yeah,
back
and
shots.
your
You fucking
fucking
son of a
daughters
bitch.
are gonna be in my fucking son's house right now. I'm like, yo, get your ass as I. But our daddy said we can stand up. No, but. The fuck out of here, you stuttering bitch.
Yo, no, hey, look, dude. Just before we end this video, like, how cool would it be? All jokes aside, don't be a dick about it. And we, like, if we make it in life and we become successful and we have like good jobs and good wives and we have the whole American dream and we actually buy like a house like right next to each other, like buy big pieces of
Oh
land.
hell no.
Why not? Your best
Why would
friends?
why would I want to be anywhere near you?
You serious?
Are you serious? You probably trying
Yeah.
to spoon my life, spoon my daughter.
So you wouldn't want to, like as soon as we have our families, something you would want to buy a house next to each other?
Are you kidding? Not if you were the last neighbor on earth. Let us
Well,
know
then,
what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, everybody, once again. Stay tuned for more. If you guys are fans, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the video up with a like and a favorite. And me and Justin will see you guys later. Take
all
it
right,
easy,
guys, take
everybody.
care. Thank you guys so much for
Peace.
watching. Peace.